All right, so this is notes on 4E, which is direct variation. Direct variation. When you're looking at a graph, if you get a problem like number 1 where it says the graph of the equation representing a direct variation passes through, so your keywords here are direct variation, passes through a point A. So that means through, it means like it's going to be a straight line. Locate one additional point that is on the graph of the equation, give the coordinate of the point. So when it comes to direct variations, they always go through the point, the origin, which is 0, 0, always. So always through 0, 0. For number 2, it's going to be the exact same thing. I see the words direct variation, and this is going right through point A. Oh, it didn't even label A. Locate one other additional point. So it's going to go through 0, 0. So the graph of the line, straight line would be so direct variations have two things in common. They always go through 0, 0, and they're always straight lines. They're always linear, which means it's a straight line. All right, so let's look at number 3. So for this one, plot A, point A is an element of a direct variation. Again, I see the words direct variation. That means it's going to be a straight line, and it's going to go through 0, 0. I got to plot 2 points, okay, other than A. So 2 points, I know it's going to go through 0, 0. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my slope. So it's got to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, to the right 1. So if I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and right 1, there's another coordinate. So my other coordinate there is 1 to the right, my x value is 1, and I go up to the y value of 4. So 1, 4. Could also continue that pattern up 4 over 1. And that point would be 2 to the right and up 8. Or you could have went down, so we could have also went down 4 and left 1. And that coordinate there would have been -2, -8. So any, and then obviously 0, 0 also. So any two of those 4 points would work. So for number 4, it's the exact same thing. Direct variation, that's the key words. And we got to plot 2 points other than A. So A is there, we got 0, 0. Oh my goodness, I'm struggling. 0, 0. And I got to look at my slope. So from A, I'm going to go down 3 and left 2. So if I go down 3 again and left 2, I'm going to be at this point down here, which is at left. My x value is at -2. That's here. And my y value is at -3. So I have the point 0, 0, and -2, -3. Other points you could have done, you could have went up 3 to the right 2, and that would have been point 4 and 6. So that would have been another coordinate. So any two of those 3 points would have worked. Writing the equation for the given line, so it's a y-intercept of 0 means, and it's a straight line, so it's a direct variation. Looking at your slope, I'm going down 1 to the right 4, so y equals -1/4, that's my slope, x plus 0. We don't need the plus 0 to simplify. And same thing over here with number 6. Y-intercept is 0. And my slope, I got to pick another point, so I'm going to pick one of these points here. I'm going to go down 2, so -2, right 3. So slope is -2/3. So y equals m, which is your slope, times x plus 0. That's the y-intercept. Well, when you add 0, it doesn't change anything, so we're going to simplify it by taking it out, because adding 0 doesn't change anything. On the back, okay, we got to look at, there's a lot of words, but 2 relationships are described. Karen drove 160 miles per hour in 4 hours, then she drove 80 miles in 2 hours. Are those the same rate? So 160 miles per hour. It shouldn't be per hour. It should just be miles. Sorry, that should just be miles. Let's hope Karen didn't drive 160 miles per hour in 4 hours. Is that the same ratio as 80 miles in 2 hours? Well, that's going to be 40. And this one over on the right is 40. So yeah, those are the same relationships. Relationship T, Vernon cooked 6 hamburgers, so 6 hamburgers in 10 minutes. So I'm just going to make sure 6 over 10, and then it's going to be 9 hamburgers, so keep the numerators the same. So we can do a comparison to these over 15 minutes. Are these going to be the same? So 6/10 reduces to 3/5. 9/15 reduces, divide numerator and denominator by 3. So yeah, those are the same also. So both of these, and you can also think on both of them. If Karen drove 0 miles, that would take 0 hours. That's 0, 0 on your graph. If Vernon cooked 0 hamburgers, it would take him 0 minutes to make them. So that is your direct variation. So the relationship, both relationships are direct variation, so B. And number 8, we have how are the relationships described? Bob worked 5 hours and made $80. So $80 in 5 hours. That reduces down to $16 per hour. Not bad, not bad. Also worked 112 hours in 7 hours. Is that going to be the same? 112 divided by 7. I got to do some math there. So 112 divided by 7. Oh, that is 16. It's so weird. Doesn't seem like it would be, but it's $16 per hour. So that is, and if Bob works 0 hours, he makes 0 money. So that is a direct variation. The slope or the rate of change is the same. And if he works 0 hours, he makes $0. So Catherine, she's going to work 5 hours, made $100. And so if $100 divided by 5, so Catherine is going to make $20 per hour. Oh, good for Catherine. And then also worked 7 hours and made $120. Is that going to be the same? What's 120 divided by 7? I don't think that's going to be 20, so that's going to be $17.14 per hour. So that is not a direct variation. The rate changes on that. Sorry, excuse me. So only relationship A is a direct variation, because these rates for Karen for relationship B changes. All right, when it comes to tables, all we are doing is we're looking at the y divided by x. So y divided by x, and see if that stays the same. So 3 over 1, y divided by x, y divided by x. Is 3 over 1, that's 3. 3 divided by 2 is 3 over 2. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Those are not the same. So that's not a direct variation. B, we have 4 divided by 1, no, that's 4. 8 divided by 2 is 4, great. 12 divided by 3 is 4, awesome. So it looks like B. Let's check C just to make sure. So we got 5 divided by 1, it's 5, good. 7 divided by 2 is 3.5. Okay, we already see that the y divided by x, the rate is different, so that is not. And next one, 9 divided by 1 is 9. 7 divided by 2 is not 9, so that's not right. So it has to be B. And I don't know why I don't have the bottom, but it does not come out. So really the main topic here is that they're going to go through 0, 0, and they're going to be straight lines. Those are the main things. And if in talking about the relationships, that the rates have to be exactly the same for them to be a direct variation. And just like down here, the rates of the y divided by x has to be exactly the same. Hopefully this helped you. Thanks for watching.